So, there's always got to be that one asshole around the holidays who thinks he's entitled because it's the holidays. So, today we're going to talk about one of these holiday assholes. Oh, good Lord, guys. So, first thing, I'm going to start this video with a little story time that happened to me today, and I'm still raving mad. Because you can only push me to a certain level before I say, get the fuck out of my face.
Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. And I am upset. You fucking ass.
Okay, we get the picture, honey bear. So, the second part of this video is just going to be, things that have happened. And then, a little bit of talk about the holidays. But like I said, I'm going to start this video with a story time that made me so raving mad that I was shaking and laughing like a psycho. So, as you all probably know, if you don't, well, I'm sorry, Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So, everyone is packing the stores. Everyone is getting the last things that they need. Everyone is getting some things that they thought they didn't need, but then they ended up needing. That's really not the point, but anyway. So, I wake up this morning, and I have to take Cass, my son, to the doctor. Because it's his 2-month checkup, and he has to get his immunizations today. So we take him to the doctor, and everything's good. He gets his immunizations, and it breaks my heart when he cried, but he only cried for a minute, and he was so brave, and I told him it's okay to cry for your first-time shots, but it's the first of many, so I'm sorry, but you're going to have to get used to it. So, we get done at the doctor's, drop my brother off at work, and then we head to Walmart. Now, I'm not good with the metric system on size and scale and all that bullshit, but I know for a fact this dude was tripping. In fact, he was tripping so much he might as well have been in Spain. So, we get the things that we need for Thanksgiving, which again is tomorrow. We've checked out. My mom and my grandmother are looking over the receipt to make sure that there's no fuck-ups. Okay, cool, there's no fuck-ups. We're leaving. So, as we're leaving, Cass's car seat... Oh my gosh. So you guys know how most carts, actually all store carts, have that little thing that does like this, and it's for the little kids to sit in. Well, Cass, his car seat was sitting, balancing on that. Well, not balancing, it was perfectly stable. So, his car seat, perfectly stable, there. I can't see over that shit. I'm too short. I'm proud of my shortness, but I'm too fucking short to see over that shit.
Yeah, she's 4'2".
You wish. I am 5'4".
Look, she had to hesitate on it.
So, I'm beside my mother, who's in one of the ride-on carts that you see in stores for people with handicaps, because my mother has been having problems with her spine. Pray for her, please. Lord, she's getting surgery in less than a week. I hope it goes well. So, I'm walking beside my mother so that, one, if something happens, I can be there to help. And two, because, like I said, I can't see over this car seat bullshit. I can't see over that. So I don't want to hit my mother in the bumper of this ride-on cart and make her in more pain, because she cannot take pain meds right now because the surgery is in less than a week. So, oh my actually getting worked up again. I'm okay.
It's okay.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
See,
ooh.
this is a white girl that has black girl tendencies inside of her.
So, like, I'm actually getting red hot over this. Like, oh my god. Okay, so, I'm walking beside my mother. If you've ever been to a Walmart, you know that from the entrance wall to the end of where the cashier cart or cashier desk, I guess?
Counter.
Cashier counter, thank you. So from the entrance wall to the cashier counter, if you've ever been to a Walmart, you know that shit, no matter where you go, is fucking humongous. So, me and my mom are right beside each other. My grandmother is in front of me, a couple feet down. And my dad is right behind my mom, who's in the buggy, who's been over this. So, out of fucking nowhere, this old dude, and like, I don't usually like to call people old,
He's more advanced.
but this dude was rude and obnoxious and a straight up dick. So I'm okay with calling him old. This old motherfucking dude is coming at us. I really don't notice anything, but I do notice that my mom is starting to turn, so I start to turn with her, like just a little bit. She's starting to turn, I notice, because this guy is coming straight. So, mom is turning this way a little bit so that he can get past. Like, there was already plenty of room for him to be going past. But this dude decided, no, I'm going to be a dick because it's the holidays. So, my mom is trying to turn to give him a little bit more space because he already had plenty of space, but my mother is nice, so of course she's going to move just a little bit more to give this dude more space. But no, this dude decides he doesn't want that extra space. He steps in front of my mother in the buggy and says, you people need to stop blocking the aisle. You need to let people pass. This isn't good for the traffic. I'm sorry. Who the fuck died and made you king of fucking beret groceries? He was like this old dude, like white hair, mustache, glasses, plaid shirt, fucking suspenders, and a little fucking beret. And I'm just like, now who the fuck is you to be stepping in front of my mother when you had plenty of space to be going past us? Like, you didn't have to step in front of my mother and say this bullshit. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? So
many Argentinos.
I'm just sitting there like, this dude has to be fucking joking. Like, he had plenty of space. Like, there wasn't even a bench. The restrooms weren't even in between him. Like, there was nothing in between him, the wall, and my mother. Like, that was all just space.
You ain't talking to me. You talking to this damn wall behind me.
That's what I was literally thinking. He ain't talking to us. He ain't talking to us. He talking to that goddamn wall right there.
We don't say God. We don't take
So I say
God's name
cot
in vain.
instead of God. But that's not really important to the story right now. So, my mother looks back like, and I'm just looking back like, so we're continuing to walk. I say under my breath, asshole, because he was an asshole. Like, you don't just step in front of a person when it's like plenty of room for you to get past. Like, if my grandmother was right next to me and we were 3 carts in that aisle, I would have understood. But it wasn't that way. Grandma was like feet ahead of us. Like, at least 2 to 3 feet ahead of us. I was just there beside Mom. Like, I wasn't even, like, right next to Mom. Like, I was back here a little bit. Ooh. So, my dad is not the best at controlling his temper.
The feeling is mutual. We don't like bullshit. That's what it is.
We're all very much allergic to stupidity.
We're not all similar. Some of us are allergic to it more than others, such as me and her dad.
So, whenever stuff happens, and someone decides that they want to confront Dad, or Mom, or me, about literally anything stupid, my dad sort of kind of goes extremely off the rails. So, my dad has been working on trying to control this aspect of his existence. And I was so proud, because he could have done so much worse, but he did not. Anyway, so, Dad says something under his breath. Like, whenever something stupid happens to us, we all just talk in between each other, and we're all just like, oh, what the fuck was that? The fuck just happened? So, we're doing that, yet again, because we always do. We're just like, what the fuck happened? So Dad says something under his breath, and I see this guy look back at Dad, and I kid you not, this dude, and I quote, this old-ass motherfucker said, and I quote, well, fuck you, to my father. Okay, let's just keep walking. I'm telling my dad, Daddy, calm down, please. We do not need you going to jail today, the day before Thanksgiving. I'm sure no police officers want to deal with this right now. Let's just go. So, Dad is saying, like, whatever, keep walking. This dude is trying to continue to talk to us, and Dad is just going like, well, whatever, let's just go. We did not notice. But this dude, oh my god, it's still shaking. This dude followed us. Are you looking at my eyes right now? This dude followed us back to our car. And I was the first one to notice this, because like I said, I was a little bit behind Mom, so that if anything was happening, or if any car was trying to come and they were getting too close, I could let Mom know, and we could all be like, move over. So I'm the first one to notice that this dude, this old ass dude, is walking behind my dad, and he looks like he's about to fight. So I'm moving closer to Mom, and I'm about to warn Dad, but by the time I get up there and I'm about to warn Dad, this dude is already in my dad's face, like this close to his motherfucking face. And so he's confronting Dad, saying things like, oh my gosh. So he's saying things like, listen here, you people were blocking the aisle almost completely. You people can't have two carts right next to each other going down this aisle when there's traffic and people need to get somewhere. Like, this dude didn't have a cart. He didn't have a basket. He didn't have anything in his hand. He wasn't with anyone else. He was just there, doing nothing. He wasn't shopping. He wasn't working. He certainly didn't have anyone else with him. Like, I would have noticed if he had anyone else with him. He had no one else with him. He had no basket. He had no cart. He had nothing in his hand. He was past the registers at this point with nothing in his hand, no cart, no one else with him. So I don't know if this dude was just hanging out in Walmart getting a new pair of glasses or something and just got done and decided, I'm going to start fucking with people today. I don't fucking know what happened. I'm just sitting over there like, he ain't talking to us. He ain't talking to us. So, we are out in the parking lot at this point. There are people starting to stare. This dude is still going off on my dad. And my dad is trying to step the fuck away, but this dude is blocking my dad's path, and therefore blocking my mom's path. You guys can see, right here. You see this red part in my forehead?
No, they can't.
Yeah, they can. It's in the camera. Right there.
You're not that pale, man.
That only comes out when I'm angry. Whew, I'm fucking pissed. I really am. So, this dude says, as he's walking away, quote unquote, still like facing us, he's like walking backwards in this super dirty looks manner. And he's saying, like, learn to use your intelligence if you have any. And I'm just like, he ain't talking to him. He talking to that goddamn car right there. I didn't fucking know. I thought my dad was about to throw a swing.
Actually, you know what? I think I do have what
I honestly thought my dad was about to punch the shit out of this guy.
Yep, yonder you can. At last you
Who the fuck is that?
I think she's another person in the Hatsune Miku.
I'm really trying to figure out.
Know.
So how the fuck do you know the other nigga? The light blue bitch, but you don't know that nigga.
Because I haven't actually seen the anime. I just know all about Hatsune Miku. I know about her character because she's a Vocaloid singer. Anyway.
I just know your ass is crazy. Any bitch that got blood on their clothes and on the damn knife, yeah, you're crazy.
Anyway, so we get in the car, or like we're loading up the trunk with our groceries. But anyway, this dude, and while he's confronting my dad, I'm trying to like not pop off, because like I said, I'm shaking. I'm so angry. I'm about to hit this dude. I don't care if he's old. Like, if you're not respecting my parents, who are years older than me, like, no, fuck off. Like, you don't get respect from me if you don't respect my parents. I don't care how old you are. I don't care. Because if you're confronting my dad this close to his motherfucking face, and you're confronting my mom because we're blocking the aisle when you had plenty of space, there was like 3 other carts that were passing us at that time. I'm shaking again. Ooh, good lord. I'm about to fucking...
Dude.
So, I'm trying to explain to this dude, sir, I can't see over this car seat to see my mom's bumper. Like, I don't want to hit her bumper because I can't see over this damn car seat. And he looks at me and he puts his hand up and like, I'm not talking to you. This motherfucker ain't talking to me. He can't be. Woo! So, this dude is still walking backwards as we're loading up the car. I'm literally still thinking that my dad is about to pop off and break a sparkling cider bottle over his motherfucking beret-ass wearing head. So, the dude finally turns around and heads back into the store. I still don't know what the fuck he was doing. Because, like, I swear, my mom and my dad can testify to this. They won't be on camera, so they can't, but they would. This dude had nobody with him. He didn't have any grandkids with him, no wife with him, no kids with him, nothing. He was by himself, without a cart, without a buggy, without a basket. He didn't even have a soda in his motherfucking hand. He's just walking around past the registers for no goddamn motherfucking reason. Whew, like my heart is racing right now. All this kind of shit only happens when he's not there. if he was there, I would have had to hold him back, and I know damn well I would have. And if his mother was there, oh God.
Okay, now.
So as we're finishing up loading the car, and we're loading Cass into the car, and I'm getting in the car, and we're just, my grandmother comes up to us and was just like, what was that all about? Because she was still feet ahead of us. She didn't hear anything. She didn't see anything. She was trying to go to her car.
Take revenge on you.
So we had to tell her, like, this is what happened. This is what this dude said.
We defeated Wilson. So when Rubius Saw Game 2
And, like,
comes out, we'll know why.
I'm not completely insane, but in that moment, in the moment that I saw this dude following us back to our car, like, this motherfucker can see that I have a child in front of me. What the fuck was he expecting to happen? I don't even fucking know. I'm just glad that that bullshittery is over with. Whew. I'm getting, like, inflamed over this. This is, like,
Inflamed.
whew, like, my face is, like, turning red. Oh my God. There's always that one asshole that has to be an asshole just to be an asshole during the holidays. Like, everyone's all happy, full of cheer during the holidays. It's Thanksgiving, it's a time for thanks, it's almost Christmas. It's a time to be giving and loving and celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. But no, there always has to be that one asshole that has to do something to set everybody off. Okay, I'm done ranting. Let's talk about a more happier aspect of this time of year. Okay, I'm fine. So, right around this time, like I said, Thanksgiving is tomorrow, Christmas is next month. Everyone is rushing around, still trying to start their Christmas shopping early. Everyone's trying to get everything that they need for Thanksgiving. At one point in Walmart, I actually heard a lady say that she was cooking for 20 people. And she only grabbed 2 cans of cranberry sauce. And I'm just like, bitch, you're gonna need more than that. But everyone is just so nice during the holidays. Like, the cashiers are always, like, even if they're usually hating their job, like, Christmas and Thanksgiving just makes people want to say, Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, hope you have a good day, like, have a merry fucking life. Everybody is helping everybody out. And I just love that about this time of year. So, unfortunately, because my mom is getting surgery and because she has to be taken off the pain meds, we were invited to go to my brother Chris's house for Thanksgiving with him, his wife, my niece, my grandma, all of us here at the house, and then a couple friends from Chris, and Chris also invited a couple friends from his work. So we were supposed to go over there, but because Mom had to stop the pain meds, she's in way too much pain to be traveling
Anywhere, because we were supposed to go see my sister too, but we can't do that.
We were also invited to go and see his. Trifina is older?
Well, I'm the baby, so what do you think?
I mean older than Talitha.
No.
Okay. So, his
Second oldest, sound it out.
second oldest sister invited us to New Orleans to have Thanksgiving with her. And we were gonna do it, but because some idiot lady, I'll talk about this in another video, I'm not trying to get enraged again.
Idiot lady.
The one at Veracruz.
Never mind.
The doctors said that that's what caused the new spiral of her neck. Yeah. We'll get into that in another video. So, because of this incident that happened at a restaurant a couple months ago, my mom is very much hurt and can't travel. So we were gonna go to New Orleans for Thanksgiving and or Clarksville for Christmas. But because mom has to have surgery because of that idiot lady, we could not go. And we couldn't go over to my brother's house because mom was just hurting too bad and they took her off the pain meds. Like, the only thing she can use is her TENS unit. And for those of you who know what that is, congratulations. If you don't know what that means, look it the fuck up. I'm not explaining it right now. So the only pain relief that she has is a heating pad and her TENS unit. That's it. So there was no possible way we were going to be getting in the car, going down that bumpy ass road in my brother's neighborhood, and going down his bumpy ass driveway that he still has yet to pave, to have Thanksgiving dinner. And he wanted us to stay over there late and play a late night game of Monopoly. And I was just like, oh, well, I don't know, Cass in the car seat, and he's not going to want to stay in that, and they don't exactly have another bassinet or crib or anything for Cass to be in. So we ended up saying that we were just going to have a small Thanksgiving dinner here. It's going to be me, Shad, Mom, Dad, Josh, and one of Josh's friends. And Cass, but the only thing he's going to be eating is milk. Or formula. Yeah. Well, formula is milk, so what the fuck ever. So we're just going to have a small Thanksgiving dinner here tomorrow. We've got enough food for the people who are going to be here. We've got enough desserts. We've got desserts that everybody likes, and I'm making my famous and fabulous pecan pie. Like, I make pecan pie a little bit more differently than other people. Some people have probably done it the same way that I do, but it took me a while to start actually experimenting with some of the recipes that my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my grandfather, they all had, like...
on Ancestry.com, let's just get to the point.
So, all my grandparents and great-grandparents had their own Thanksgiving recipes. So, my mom passed down the pecan pie recipe that we have from, I think it's my grandma Swarmer, my dad's mom. I call her Nana.
Called her Nana.
Hush. I still call her Nana. So, my grandma Swarmer had this amazing pecan pie recipe. And so she passed it down to my mom, who then passed it down to me. And now I'm the one who makes the pecan pies every year for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And that is fine. But it took me a couple years for me to start actually experimenting with with the recipes. And as I started to, they started to get a little bit better. So it started off with, just a little bit of vanilla and or almond extract. Then it moved to just the vanilla extract because the almond didn't really mix with the pecan well. Found that out the hard way. Like, it was still good, but...
Teaching ass boy.
So, then, this past year, I added cinnamon and nutmeg. Shut up. And the vanilla extract. And I didn't tell people that I had done it that way. I told him, and I asked him to try it.
Yeah, I don't eat pecan.
And that's okay, he tried it, I was happy. So, I made this, and I don't tell anyone that that's how I made it. And people are eating my pecan pie at Thanksgiving last year, and they're just like...
You still haven't told them?
Oh, I ended up telling them. I'm about to get to that. They said, Kayla, something's different about this pecan pie. Like, you didn't... Like, did you do something to it from last year? And I said...
Yeah, it tastes like nut. And Coke. What is that, nut Coke?
What the fuck? Anyway, so... I told them, yeah, it's just some cinnamon and a little bit of nutmeg and the vanilla extract that I added last year. Bet.
Should add some Peter Griffin to that too, since Meg was in there.
And they said, this is amazing. Like, you have to continue to make this. And I'm just like, okay. So,
10th, nigga.
I am again making my pecan pie this year. And my brother is making
Yeah, weak
a
shit,
no-bake Oreo cheesecake.
No bake.
And, like, we were at Walmart, and I was looking for graham cracker crust, and I had to find one that wasn't broken, because, you know, like, if it's too broken, it's gonna leak out through the crust, and you don't want that to happen.
Leaky, leaky.
Do you have to comment on everything?
I don't know, do I?
But I was going on one of the higher shelves, looking for a graham cracker crust that wasn't broken, and I picked something up,
Fuck out of here.
and it's an Oreo crust. Oreo cookie crust made from real Oreo cookies, and I'm just like, bitch, this is mine. So, then we find Oreo Cool Whip. Whipped cream with Oreos in it. And I was just like, this bitch is an Oreo cheesecake now. And then we found some delicious sparkling cider, some sparkling apple and mango cider, and blueberry and white grape. And oh, I'm so excited for tomorrow.
We got some cranberries here in this too. That's a
There
tradition.
wasn't any.
You
There was only cranberry ginger ale.
You thirsty fuckers.
And,
You could have got you could have got
besides,
that
Chris
too.
is bringing us sodas tomorrow. And
Thir-
mac and cheese and mashed potatoes.
Thirsty fuckers. No cranberry ginger ale. You thirsty fuck faces.
No, there was no cranberry,
Sierra Mist. You thirsty fuckers.
there was only cranberry,
Taking all
Ginger
the mist.
ale.
Damn it.
yeah. Like, it wasn't even that it was off the shelf and there was no more. Like, there was none. Like, there wasn't even a place for cranberry Sprite or cranberry Sierra Mist.
Y'all niggas left the dust peck there. From the boxes, left a piece of cardboard right
No,
there.
there wasn't even, like, a box for them. Like, they didn't run out. They just didn't have them at all. So, we've got all this delicious stuff for Thanksgiving tomorrow, and it's going to be just us, and we're very happy with that. So, we're all going to more than likely watch the Thanksgiving Day parade. We always do that. It's a family tradition. We do watch the Thanksgiving
Yeah, I was about
parade
to
every
say,
year.
y'all do. I fall asleep on that shit.
As long as you're out there, we don't care. So by the end, if you guys have seen the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York, if you've seen it on TV or if you've been there, you lucky motherfuckers. You know that at the end of the parade, Santa is always the last float to come down. By the time Santa's there, me and him are usually asleep.
Shit take way too long. It's like it's like the fucking William and Kate wedding. Too damn long.
Lord, that wedding was long as shit.
I was asleep.
Harry's
within an
wedding.
hour.
Harry's wedding took shorter than that.
Damn.
So, yeah. So, all of that being said, to everybody out there, Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy fucking New Year. And once again, I'm so sorry for not making videos as much as I used to.
I've been telling her to.
And I've been meaning to, like I really genuinely have, but with school and the baby, we've just been focused so much on that and still trying to make time for each other and our friends and everything like that. It's just been a little hard to, one, find content, two, go out into the world and expect content to just pop up like fucking today.
I was about to say, Gabby Hanna gets content all the time from the world.
That's because she's Gabby.
No, nigga, it don't work. Jesus
What the
don't.
fuck was he dunking?
Jesus don't select. I'm just gonna let this shit happen to you. Jesus don't say, today is Gabby's turn to get selected for bullshit today. Nah, that's not how he does things.
Well, if that was how it was, the Lord selected us for bullshit today. Like the day before Thanksgiving, somebody has to be an ass. Ugh. Anyway, so like I said, with everything with the baby and school and friends and family and each other, we've just been too busy to anyway, just been so busy and trying to get everything done. And I will most definitely try a little bit harder than I have been, and I know you guys, some of you want to hear a little bit more about the baby and a little bit about how my pregnancy went and how the delivery went and how the first 2 months have been. He's officially 2 months old. Yay! So I will give you guys a more in-depth video on that.
Yeah, don't ask to see him. Yeah, no paparazzi. We can tell you about him, but you
We'll
can't see
tell
him.
you about him to the end of the motherfucking world because we love him that damn much. He's such a cutie. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen the sonogram pictures, and if you're friends with me on Facebook, you've more than likely seen the pictures on there. If you don't do those things, I'm sorry. I refuse to show them on YouTube. Sorry. I will tell you guys about him till the cows come motherfucking home to roost. But I will not show him on YouTube. 1, for privacy reasons. 2, because he's my son and he is 2 months old. He don't need that kind of publicity yet.
There's messy ass niggas on YouTube.
Yeah, there's also that.
Ain't got time for that.
So, the story time in this video was a doozy. The holiday talk was not as in-depth as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Depth is what I said.
You don't have to carry it. All you gotta do is say depth.
That sounds like you're saying debt. So, like I said, I will make you guys a more in-depth video on the pregnancy and the delivery and his first 2 months and everything like that, and some more gaming content maybe up in a little bit. We don't know yet. We're still.
She's gonna get Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, I'm getting Kingdom Hearts 3 in January. I pre-ordered it. I'm so excited. He still has 2K19. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, you saw when I posted about that.
Yeah, you saw me sniffing plastic.
Yeah. So, we also plan to get the new Spider-Man game, Naruto Shinobi Strikers, and Black Ops 4. Was there another one? That's it. So, those are the games that we plan to get in the future. That's not including the Wii U that we plan to get and the games for that, but we'll... Yeah, he wants to get that for the Wii U, and I want to get back my Super Mario Bros. Game for the Wii, and I still have a couple games from my old Wii, and we also said that we wanted to get Mario Kart, because why the fuck not? So, all that is going to be coming in a later video, I promise you guys. All of that will be coming in later videos, and there will be more content. I know I've said that before, and then I've waited like weeks and or months to post, but this time I am serious. With how many subscribers we have now, like we're up to over 270 subscribers. Thank you guys. Like that literally happened in I'd say maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Like I didn't know exactly how many until I checked yesterday. Like, guys, that's amazing. Like 270 plus subscribers. That's amazing. I love you guys. So, like I said, because there's so many of you now, and people who subscribe to channels like to see those channels make videos.
Somebody need to tell Jilly and Aish she need to make a video about what happened between her and DeJounte too, because I'm curious about that. And a
I
bunch
don't know
of
what the
people
fuck
are.
he's talking about.
She don't know what I'm talking about, but some of y'all out there know that follow basketball know DeJounte Murray ain't got Jilly anymore. We want to know about what happened really with that, because he called her a gold digger. Jilly was already, y'all know she was already set, so that's why I say we want to know about that. But anyway.
So, there will be more content because there's more subscribers, and of course we have to give more subscribers more content. So, more in-depth video on the pregnancy, delivery, and first 2 months is coming. More in-depth video on the games and game systems that we plan to get. And all that goodness right there. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video and putting up with 1, my insanity, 2, my gushiness over the holidays, and 3, my random ass talking at the end. Thank you guys for putting up with me for all of that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, Stevies.